Yes, yes, I do. For those of you, uh, for those who were not around earlier, today was my return stream back to Twitch. So, and if you don't know, I am live now. So if you're going to catch both of us, so you don't miss beat on either one of us, comes to the SLS Wrestling Podcast. I'm also live on YouTube as well. I think 3 years. Uh, I need a hobby. I need a hobby. Um, Mostly because I started recently playing Destiny 2 again, so I'll be streaming that back again, like I did in the past. I played Division 2 on the side as well, and I'm integrate some single player games in there. And some friends have been suggesting Red Dead that I have never touched. Never, not once. I know a little bit of it. Very little. Very, very little. I found the echo. I found the echo. No, no, come back. Back. Yeah, appreciate it.
Why not try both in that? And it's, I will say, just since I've been doing it, just all the stuff that's happened to me as well, I will appreciate it now. Like, I'm a Bungie content creator as well with Destiny 2 as well, the game that is probably not in my top 10 favorite of all time, but it's a game that has never grabbed me like any other game before in that. So yeah.
Apparently, I was having technical difficulties on my end. Thank you for the people in chat for that.
Yeah, thank you.
They were not able to hear you at all until now.
Yeah, I know. Which is look, I know you're the star of the thing, and that, but people still might want to hear my voice and that. Seriously,
I know they got to miss your sexy Australian.
Let's get on to we can sit here talk about gaming a lot of time, but we're here to talk about wrestling, and that. So let's quickly, before we get into the big news, which everyone knows about as well, I want to quickly go over the two pay-per-views that happened with AEW and Saturday Night's Main Event. So let's go to the AEW first one as well. They had their All in Texas, and it was on the ranking as well. It was like in the top 5 of their best ever shows. And I will say, there's one gripe I've got, and I've always had this gripe with it. Well, actually, two gripes, and you agree with me. Number one, too many matches, including the pre-show. There were 12 matches.
Yeah, that's always been my number one gripe. If they were to like, I know WWE started this trend, and we don't want to go, oh, they're copying WWE. No, this is not copying. This is a smart decision. Make it a 2-nighter.
Yeah, make it a 2-night.
Exactly. So it's not as long.
Be more happy. Yeah, I'd be happy if it was a 2-nighter, but I'll quickly go over the results as well. Unfortunately, on the show as well, like I'll just go over. I can't go over all the results. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Unfortunately, Adam Cole has had concussion issues and had to relinquish the TNT title as well. So we wish him the best of luck. But I will say one thing that happened because of it. Dustin Rhodes won the vacant title. That's his first title since the hardcore title in 2002 in WWE. So well done to Dustin Rhodes as well.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's
Really,
you know,
congratulations.
like he's been there for a long. Was that sorry?
I'll say that's congratulations, well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved as well. So it's glad that he got a moment, especially in his home state as well. So, what else happened on that show? Just quickly, Edge returned to save Christian from the
Oh,
beatdown he got from the Partridge family,
well,
and that's so.
Partridge Family.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry. I'm gonna
They
butcher
might
names
as well. They might as well have been the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
The only thing they're missing is they
I'm
don't
sorry,
sing. The patriarchy.
the patriarchy. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
I
but
apologize.
if you watched Dynamite, he clarified that he didn't come out there to save Christian. He came out there to get after FTR. I think that was because of the backlash he got for how long he took to get to the ring.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to bring up as well. I know they brought up Jeff. It was my biggest gripe as well. You remember? So the incident that I always go to. Did you ever see when the Undertaker tried to marry Stephanie McMahon back in the past?
Yes, I try to forget it.
Yeah, I know we all try to forget it, but it's like, why do we hear wrestlers' song when they come out? Before, if you don't remember, we had Ken Shamrock come out first, no music. Then Big Show came out, and then Austin's music hit, and he comes out. Was he literally waiting at the back going, okay, hit my music now, and I'm coming out the stage? Like, I just don't get it. Like, obviously, you need the music to associate, oh, so-and-so's coming out, but you can use your eyes and look. Seriously,
Or
like, I remember
there's certain occasions where the music didn't play, and they just got blindsided.
Yeah. I know Jeff Hardy did it as well. Like, I think trying to save his brother Matt, and he's on the on the stage doing the Jeff Hardy thing and that.
I think he was the first one to of this meme of, oh, they're gonna go save him, but I gotta taunt to the crowd first.
Yeah, and that. So let me quickly go on to Timeless Tony Storm handed Mercedes Moné her first loss in AEW. Number one, I was very scared going into this because Mercedes has got 8 belts now.
Yes,
8 wrestling belts.
Unfortunately,
I was really worried. I thought, like, I didn't know how I was going to go, but I'm glad actually.
Remember when Kurt Angle held every belt in TNA?
Yeah.
It's like nobody liked that. Everybody hated it. That was the one part of Kurt Angle's career everybody actually hated. And now they're trying to replicate that with Mercedes.
No,
don't do it.
I mean, Kenny Omega has done it as well. I'm pretty sure Roman's done it. He had like 3 belts at the time, even though they're 2 different titles. And I will say the one thing I didn't like as well, the last 3 matches went for 24 minutes, 30 minutes, and then 35 minutes. But I'll talk about the last match as well, with Hangman Adam Page finally winning the title off John Moxley. And it was the first time in 8 months they got to see the title as well, because it's been in that briefcase and that. So, but it was a really good pay-per-view via TNA, AEW. So if you want to watch it as well, if you got time to watch it, because it's the longest pay-per-view ever, isn't it now? Can beat WWE's record.
Yeah, it's considered the longest.
Yeah, I seriously would give it a watch as well. So, because I like watching wrestling and that, and I watched it and I was quite impressed with it. Especially this is their big show. And that,
I'm sorry, this is my opinion, maybe yours as well, but having the longest pay-per-view history is nothing to be.
No, it's nothing to be proud of. Hopefully, they can sort that issue out. And if they like, I would pay for 2 nights of that. Like, split them up and that. Anyway, that's something they got to work out as well. Let's get on to Saturday night's main event, which happened on the 12th of July as well. So, we had 4 matches. We'll go quickly over them. Randy Orton defeated Drew McIntyre. Obviously, to further the current storyline, which we'll talk about with at SummerSlam as well, with the tag team match with Orton, Jelly Roll, McIntyre, and Logan Paul. Hopefully, Drew can make it there as well, because he's still stuck in...
With that being said, Drew is making it because he just tweeted with him and Logan. So he will be there.
He will be there. Okay. We had Solo defeat Jimmy Uso to retain the United States title. Obviously, it's to continue on Solo's feud with Jacob Fatu. We had LA Knight defeating Seth Rollins. Unfortunately, Seth landed badly on his knee, and obviously Seth, I think, was supposed to win, but they gave LA Knight the victory, which was really cool as well. And unfortunately, Seth is out injured. We don't know for how long. Like normally, knees are 6 to 9 months, and that depending how bad it is. I think that's what he did um, last year as well, or a couple of years ago. You remember when he did his knee with Jinder, and he wrestled through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so and like his knee was literally holding up by a thing, Fred and that, but he was a champion, so he had to keep on wrestling, and that with the WrestleMania plans as well. So, wish Seth the best of luck as well with his injury as well. No one, I don't care what anyone says. I hate seeing wrestlers get injured. Like it, we're missing out on seeing their craft as well. So, wish the best to Seth, and yeah, people have said it might be a work, but I hope it's.
Yeah, it
We
might
don't
be
know.
from the I wouldn't say reports, but from the rumors I'm hearing, this is a work just like when who was in the wheelchair
Oh,
wheelchair
Kevin was it Kevin Nash?
yeah, I think it was Kevin Nash.
Yeah,
It was a fake injury, and people were
yeah.
saying speculating he's gonna pretty much cash in this weekend.
Yeah. What we'll see as well, it'd be interesting to see where he cashes in as well. It'd probably be on the world title and that. But then we had also Goldberg's retirement match, losing to Gunther by technical submission as well, which I was surprised. And I was surprised it went for 15 minutes because I thought Goldberg needed a match under 5 minutes just to suit his career and that. But it was actually not a bad match as well. And it's unfortunately where he was doing his speech at the end, it got cut off as well. But
That was heavily.
look, yeah, it was a bit. But for me, like I said, I've never been the biggest Goldberg, but I'm not going to discredit his contribution to the wrestling business as well, especially in '97. Like they used him the best way in '97. Like he'd basically, as he said, he'd go out, raw, snort, get in the ring, spear, jackhammer over. He'd be in the back, and people still be chanting Goldberg and that. You're over when you can have a quick match and still be over, and people still cheering for you as well. So, I was glad when he came to WWE first time, but obviously he didn't like it the first time. But then he's run in 2016 with the matches with Lesnar and that, and Paul Heyman was behind that as well. So good on Paul as well, for getting the best out of Goldberg. And that's so. What about you with Goldberg? What's your thoughts on Goldberg before
I,
we go to the news?
I might get a little hate for this, but I was never really a Goldberg fan to begin with because he's typically a bit overrated. Because he came in from, what was it, football? He played football back before coming here or wrestling. I mean, and just like Vince, Eric Bischoff's the same mindset. He's big, he's buff, he looks like a monster. Put him in the ring, and he was undefeated for I can't remember how many days, and won the world title as being undefeated, and they just had to do a screw job in order to beat.
Yeah, it was.
And then when WWE and WCW did their merger, brought the stars over, Goldberg was in the company for what, a year before leaving?
Nearly 2 years, just on 2 years it was. He debuted the night after WrestleMania 19, and that
and then had the probably in my opinion one of the worst matches in WrestleMania history against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar and that. So,
and
but
before he left,
that he was checked out and Brock was checked out. Like it's I'm glad. Like they could have no showed and screwed over the fans. I thank God they didn't.
Yeah, because that's the one thing they do respect is because Brock may get a lot of heat. That's one thing he respects is the fans.
Yeah. Oh, it was like Saturday night's main event. I don't know how you feel about them. They need to. They did like glorified house shows to me.
Yeah, that's the report I'm getting as well. That's why they're glorified house shows. They're just televised house shows. That's all. And they need to make the entire show like a pay-per-view in a sense, meaning, have it on TV, but have it completely ad-free, or at least half of it ad-free. At least half.
Anyway, that's our things as well. We better get into the news. Unfortunately, a tragic. It happened about a week ago as well. The untimely passing of the guy that brought wrestling to where it is today, the
Actually,
immortal Hulk Hogan.
actually,
Uh, yeah, it's been a week now. Well, like 6 days now, so it'll be a week tomorrow, and that's so. Yeah, all those reports, was it about a month ago? I know it was Bubba the Lodge Spong said he was on his deathbed. It's proven basically to be correct, and that's so. Yeah, Hulk Hogan has unfortunately left us, and that we pass on condolences to the family as well. So it's a hard thing as well with Hulk, especially in his later in his career with what happened. We're not going to repeat it as well. He was taken out of WWE Hall of Fame due to stupid shit he did, and they brought him back obviously as well. So how I want to remember Hulk Hogan is the guy that, if you weren't a wrestling fan back in the early days, you go, oh, that's the thing Hulk Hogan does. Now, obviously, later on days, you'd say either The Rock or John Cena or Steve Austin, I think. But Hulk was the original one. If you knew nothing about wrestling, you go, oh, that's what Hulk Hogan does.
yeah, because when you
And that's so.
because even today, when people think when somebody talks about wrestling, the first person that pops in their head is Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, yes. And that's so. Yeah, for me, it's still. I grew up watching him like as a 8, 9 year old kid, like watching those VHSs. I still got the first VHS I ever got. I actually kept it, and I didn't watch it, but I had a look at it the other day. The 1990 SummerSlam with the double main event as well. Like it was Hulk Hogan with the Big Boss Man versus the Earthquake with Dino Bravo in his corner, and then the steel cage match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very hard, but I'm not. We can't deny what Hulk has meant to the wrestling business because, we wouldn't be doing this podcast without Hulk Hogan. Let's be fair,
And
and
in
I know a
I
lot of other people
I th-
wouldn't be doing it as well.
I
So.
think in hindsight, what this in my opinion, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, wouldn't have the Attitude Era.
The Attitude Era, yeah,
I think it's
it's
because of
yeah,
him and the NWO that changed the tide of the era in WWE or
yeah,
WWF at the time.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, it still feels so surreal as well. Like it's kind of, as I said, when Orton was away from WWE and it didn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right in that. And I know earlier this year, like on the Netflix debut, that he got booed out of the thing as well. But you can't deny what he's meant to the wrestling business and that. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
it's like half. It's not now the half of the community cheers him, the other half boos him and just outright just despises the man.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
disrespect.
yeah, and that. What are your early memories of Hulk as well? You
Well,
remember?
him, and of course, like I mentioned, the NWO days with WCW.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody remembers the finger poke of doom.
Oh my god.
And I think the one feud I do remember watching because I think Hulk Hogan versus Undertaker feud. Back
Yeah, yeah.
not the early days. I'm talking about when he was a Hollywood Hogan.
When he was Hollywood Hogan, yeah, when he had that 2002 run
Yeah,
as well, like
and then when Undertaker dragged him with his bike down the corridor.
yeah. uh I mean, obviously we could also point out his match with Shawn Michaels where Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
went into business himself, as we said. You know, just
Well,
I'll just say now, just thank you, Hulk, for getting me into wrestling as well. Because one of my early memories, remember the wrestling TV show he did? Well, it wasn't actually him as well, but do you remember? I don't know if you ever saw it when you were a kid as
which
well.
one?
It was the Rock and Wrestling. It was like Hulk and his group of good guys against Roddy Piper, and it's in the 80s and that. But
But there was one TV show Hulk was in that I loved. I think it only lasted a half.
yeah.
And I think it had a movie too. Was Tropic Thunder. Not Tropic
Oh,
Thunder.
Tropic.
Was it Tropic
Yeah, I've
Thunder?
never actually seen. Yeah, Tropic.
No,
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 not
Thunder
Tropic.
in Paradise. Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise.
I
Yeah,
knew it
yeah.
had Thunder in the name of it. Sorry, I'm thinking Robert Downey Jr. He popped in my head.
But it was Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, which was a cartoon and that. But basically, But the thing was, he didn't voice himself. Brad Garrett voiced Hulk Hogan in the Rock and Wrestling, and another little bit of fact as well. James Avery, of course, Uncle Phil, he
Yeah.
voiced the Junkyard Dog in that one as well.
Wow,
So
I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah. Most people don't
Just
know
Uncle
that as
Phil.
well. So yeah. Um, and of course, Uncle Phil was the original voice of Shredder as well in the cartoon series of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that. So
Yep. A lot of people don't know
yeah,
that. And there was
yep.
another Hulk Hogan movie that actually is completely underrated. I don't know if you saw it
Is
or
it
not.
is it Suburban Commando?
No,
Okay.
Mr. Mom.
I've never actually seen it. I've only watched Suburban Commando by Hulk because it had the Undertaker in there as well. So,
Yeah, because
um,
it isn't Suburban Commando about where he's a alien or whatever.
yeah, a bounty hunter, I think.
Like a space bounty hunter. Yeah,
Yeah, space bounty hunter, and that. So,
that had
um,
that was Christopher Lloyd in it, wasn't it? He
I'm
played
pretty sure. Yeah,
he
yeah,
played
yeah.
the guy who's he was living with or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a long. It was done in 1990, and it was before the Undertaker debuted as well. So, yeah. So we've seen the tributes as well. All the wrestling guys have tributed to Hulk, which is good. I know there was a bit of flack from AEW. Apparently, they hadn't tributed to him yet as well, but it was nice to see Tony give him a nice tribute as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, because he was the one that knew him back in WCW. That was really nice.
Yeah, yeah, and that's yeah. Just rest in peace, Hulk, and that, and yeah, just thank you for what you did for the business and that. So yeah, I know we're going to talk about AEW. We already talked about AEW, but I want to get on to TNA as well. They had their Summerversary show a couple of weeks ago as well. I know we probably could have gone on that, but the ovation of the night from TNA Summerversary, seeing AJ Styles return. Did you see it?
I saw the ending of it because I tried watching it, but I'll leave it at that.
Leo Slater just defeated Moose for the X Division title, and that's what we associate AJ with the TNA. The X Division title in TNA, and he came out with just a thunderous applause as well. It's the first time in 10 years.
Not only him returning, he returned with his TNA theme, not his WWE.
Yeah, his TNA theme as well. Like I didn't realize him leaving AEW. Sorry, TNA was it was very messy apparently behind the scenes and that. So
Yeah, I remember hearing about it when it was going down. There was really not much to go on. He left.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just good to see him there. And if they want to do a story, I think him defeating Trick Williams for the TNA title, like I think they could get something really good behind it, and that. So, yeah. I don't know if you saw as well. Eric Bischoff said if a TNA with the help of WWE can be the second best program as well. So I'm like, as long as the programs are pushing each other as well, they get better. That's all I want as well. Because you'll agree with me, is when it was just WWE running the show, they could put out crap and we'd have to watch it and enjoy it and that. But now that with the other programs, hopefully we can get sorry, I'm just seeing something and that don't know if you want to go on talking while I quickly do this.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
The only thing I have to ask, not just you but everybody out there, is with the whole TNA partnership with WWE, and before anybody says no, they did not buy out TNA. It's a partnership where they equally collab with each other, and it's going phenomenal since the day it started. Because TNA's viewership was pretty low back before this whole thing, and once they start partnering with the WWE NXT, doing NXT appearances and vice versa, people have been noticing TNA, been watching TNA and their pay per views. If you notice that the Slammiversary pay per view was sold completely, and it was I think it was in an arena.
Yeah, they were an arena and that. So,
and that's like record breaking for them, like recent year.
Yeah. Like they haven't done that since probably the days of like 07 or 08 in their
days
boom
of old.
period.
The days of old, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. Like, keep the partnership. Don't buy them out. Just keep the partnership where TNA is getting more beneficial than WWE is. WWE is pretty much giving them the rub.
Yeah. I kind of hope as well we can see some main rosters. All we've seen is NXT. Like, as I said, obviously AJ going down there. I'm just trying to think who else on the main roster is from TNA. I can't really think of any at the minute as well. Maybe, I know he can't wrestle anymore because he's injured. Maybe have Bobby Roode come out and do some stuff as well, because I'd like to see that. I can't really think of the other TNA guys as well.
That would be nice to have
but,
Bobby Roode.
Yeah,
just to make an appearance like AJ did.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I think he'd probably be the next one that goes into their Hall of Fame as well.
Is James Storm still?
I don't think he is.
What happened?
I think he's still performing on TNA. So.
You just lost connection.
Oh, I did too. Hang on. Let me do that. Technical difficulties. We'll work with it.
All right.
Now it's my turn to boot you off. Hang on. Where are
Technically, on my screen, you booted yourself off.
There you go. Back on.
Just love technical difficulties. I've been having them all day.
We've had them a bit today, but we'll push through. Like we can't. Obviously, what can you do? Complain or move on, right?
Yep.
So,
what happens when you have a live performance going on?
Yeah, so let's get to now. Obviously, I was supposed to do my challenge. Legion challenged me to last month to do my ultimate Royal Rumble, as I'm calling it as well. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to finish it because it's still in. I'm still in the phase of getting the wrestlers together and getting the thing as well, because it's going to be really huge as well. It's a 40-man Royal Rumble as well, so I'll leave that. But now I've got my challenge for you, which we'll do 2 challenges next, and then you can think of the challenge for me next time there, Legion. So my challenge to you is your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. I want your 4. It can be men, can be women, can be both. Your 4 on your Mount Rushmore. That's all I want from you.
Well, I'm going to have to do a lot of thinking on this one.
Yeah, and then just the reasoning behind, obviously, watch them and that. So, yeah, that's my challenge to you, is your Mount Rushmore of your wrestlers and that. So, did you enjoy that one?
Oh, yeah.
I knew you would as well. So.
It's already got me thinking. I already have 1 or 2 in mind already. I need to work on it.
Because I was thinking about my Mount Rushmore, and I think I'd have to fit about 10 into 4, and I don't know if I can do it. So, anyway.
Yeah, that's
I think we'll move on.
That's pretty much me, but I had to point out which ones I want that are the better ones.
Anyway, we'll move on now to SummerSlam. It's the first time ever a 2-night SummerSlam is happening as well.
Oh, yeah, it's the very first, and it's what? Indianapolis, is
it? Yeah. It's the 38th edition, so.
And it's going to be huge. It's
going to be huge.
It's the mid-year WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like I said, Royal Rumble's got its thing, Survivor Series got its thing, WrestleMania. SummerSlam, maybe with the 2 nights, it might get its thing back, because we've always said, it's WrestleMania light and that and as well. So we'll see how we go. Let's go to night 1 matches. Let's go to Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Can I say one thing? I love what Karrion Kross has done since WrestleMania. It's not as good as his TNA run or his NXT run, but he has made me interested again. And that's all I wanted to do with Karrion Kross, because I think he's been wasted, to be fair, and that. And I just love this character development of Karrion, and that's so. With Sami Zayn being injured as well, I don't think he's returned yet, has he? Or is he returning at this event?
Sami Zayn? I think he's returned. I don't know. Oh no, he did. Because he faced Karrion Kross. He faced Karrion Kross recently. And Kross won.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched Raw, unfortunately, the last couple of weeks. I've been busy in that, but I've been trying to catch up on little bits here and there and that. So, obviously, to get and he's apparently working without a contract as well. So, do you think he'll stay or do you think he'll go?
Kross?
Yeah, Kross, yeah.
I'm hoping he stays. I really do, because now because he does really great promos, amazing promos.
Yeah. Yeah.
His in-ring work is getting better and better and better because he's now being.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, I don't think he's happy.
Yeah.
I just
There was another guy I was trying to
if he does leave, I just hope he goes back to TNA.
yeah, and this is I was trying to think of a TNA guy. Here's a TNA guy right here when he was Killer Cross in TNA. So you have him go back there and maybe win one of the titles and that. I don't know. Maybe take it off Trek. I don't know how they could do it. And I'm
Or
trying to think of names and
or
that stuff.
or pull a fast one, have him win the NXT title in TNA.
Or that as well, yeah. So yeah, that would be a great match. Him and Obafemi. Holy, I just thought
Oh,
about that right then.
I
That'd
think
be
I just
nice.
yeah, I'll keep it. I'll try to keep it PG. I won't say the
I was going to say you don't need to smoke, do you? We'll
word.
move on. Okay, so we're not doing points yet. We'll do points later on, and we're just giving our tips here at the minute. But for me, if it's Sami Zayn is returning, I see him getting the victory over Karrion. Even though I'd like to see Karrion keep on getting the wins and that, and building himself up to be a credible opponent for people in later on in that. But I see Sami Zayn winning this in his return. What about
Oh,
you?
oh,
What's your thoughts?
awkward. But I feel the opposite of what you're saying because I think this will be the start of Carrion's. Meaning, I have Carrion winning this one.
Yep. Yep. I mean, yeah, like this is the good thing about wrestling. We can think two different things, and like I said, I wouldn't mind Karrion winning, but maybe because Karrion got the win early on, maybe Sammy will get the win back. I know that don't really do
Because I think
50-50
I
booking.
think the first like in the first meetup, Sammy won, but that was in Saudi. That was expected. The second one was on an episode of Raw, which Carrion
Yeah,
won,
yeah.
and this is their third and final meetup. So I think this is a good way for Carrion to get a nice push for his persona, his character, whole 9 yards.
I would like to see. I don't know how if they would work well together. I would love to see Karrion Cross versus Gunther for the world title. I don't know if they would mesh well with each other because they're pretty similar and that, but Carrion could tell a good story, and I could see that happening. And that, so I don't know what you're feeling about it, but yeah, that's my feelings
I'm gonna put
on
a
that.
pin. I'm
So
gonna put a pin.
okay, we'll move on now to the women's tag team titles with Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day, defending against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Can I say one thing? I didn't think I would love the combination of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, but I'm loving it. My God, are they good together as well? And they work off each other. And I don't know if you've seen the stupid TikToks and that of them each other, but they really work off each other. And for Roxanne as well for stepping in to be the part of the tag team champion with Raquel as well. Obviously, Liv getting injured didn't help, and that, but it's nice to see Roxanne step up as well. Like we all knew she was going to be really good for wrestling, Roxanne, but yeah, it's just good to see her with Raquel and the tag team titles, and yeah. And it's made me interested in Charlotte Flair again as well. I never thought Charlotte as a face I'd be interested in her,
and
but she's
and
not really a face. She's
her,
kind of heelish,
I think
if that makes
her
sense. So
last face run like crashed and burned. I think all her face crashed and burned. But this
mm-hmm.
one is gotten life. I'm liking
Yeah,
it.
mm-hmm.
I'm actually really, really liking it.
Yeah, and it's made me interested. It's actually given the tag team titles, like the women's, made me interested in that as well. So, um, this was a bit hard for me. I don't know how they're going to go about it, but I see we might have new tag team champions here. I've got Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss winning the tag team titles because I think Alexa Bliss as well, since she's come back, from her debut at the Rumble, when I think I popped on stream as well when I heard of music and that, and I was really happy to see her back in wrestling as well. So I think give her and Charlotte a run of the titles for a bit, and then maybe that will lead to Liv coming back and challenging again for the tag team titles. We don't know. So I've got Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. What about you? Good sir.
Well, I can say this. I had just changed my like right before you said yours or while you were talking, I changed my decision on this because I was thinking about it real hard. And I
Yeah.
originally had Charlotte and Alexa.
Okay.
I changed the judgment because I was thinking like maybe it's too soon to take it off of Roxanne. Keep her in the 'cause she just took over for Liv
Yeah.
and build her up. I think Dominic's going to interfere in some fashion to help Roxanne not just help Raquel, but mostly Roxanne win it.
When's Liv due back? It'd be very soon, isn't it? Or is she gone?
She's gonna be gone for a few months.
Okay.
From reports, so I read this like a might have changed.
Yeah.
She'll be gone like
3 to 6 months ago. I was thinking maybe she would interfere as well. Help out, like go to pretend to screw over Roxanne Perez and then help, like it actually helps them and that. So we don't know, and that. So it's nice that we're getting two different choices as well. So I really do like this and that. So it's interesting. Okay, let's go on to the next match. Let's go to the women's WWE title match between Tiffany Stratton defending the title against Jade Cargill. Of course, Jade won the Queen of the Ring, and this is her moment in that. So I still think for me, Jade is a bit too. Obviously, Tiffany is going to be leading her in the ring, and I still don't think she'll get her moment here. We obviously thought she'd get her moment, and then Naomi would cash in and screw her over, and that. And God, we didn't talk about Evolution as well. It's good to see Evolution, the pay per view.
I have to say should be in the running for pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view of the year. Wow.
That was an amazing pay-per-view. I loved every moment of it.
I'm glad as well. And like seeing the Naomi one, like her cashing in, like that was a huge shock.
Speaking of that match in particular, I am actually kind of partially laughing, saying that everybody goes saying that the match between Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Naomi was amazing. It was the best match of the night. I'm like, Naomi wasn't in the match until the end. It was Io versus Rhea for the majority of it, like 99% of it. And yes,
Tiffany,
it was match of the night.
I know Tiffany at that she had Trish Stratus, which was kind of a dream match as well. So I forget how that match went. Obviously, both are professional and really good.
It went,
and that's
it was I think from what they're getting at, this might have been Trish's final match. She's finally officially retiring from in-ring action. By the way, it
ended. Did they actually officially retire? Because Ric Flair is talking about coming back. So I know that I'm putting in Trish with Ric Flair and that, but
I'm saying because usually when a wrestler leaves with the crowd cheering for them and they're just waving at the crowd, but like she looked like she had tears in her eyes.
Like I don't know, maybe a couple of years she might come back in that. So, but anyway, I don't see Jade winning the title yet. I think they might be saving it for a WrestleMania moment. Maybe her and I still think there's going to be Bianca that's going to be revealed as attacking Jade. And I know Naomi is admitted to doing it, but I still think there's still Bianca will be the mastermind. And I think Jade taking the title off Bianca at WrestleMania is the way to go. And that, so I don't know about you. I've got Tiffany winning and that. What about you?
Okay. Because remember how they before I get my pick. Remember how last year they started the whole Crown Jewel Championship thing?
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be held in Saudi, but this year it's going to be held in Perth. Are they still going to do that? Is that still going to be a thing?
I'm guessing, yeah.
So with that being said, I have Jade Cargill winning this.
Yeah, Jade Cargill winning her first singles title.
Yeah, and have her moving pretty much kind of going into Perth. Facing Naomi.
Yeah, we can see that. Yeah. Huh. You're making me want to change my picks and that, but I won't here in a minute. So,
but
you're making more sense than me. So, yeah.
But I can say this right now: for the first time since we've been doing this, we have yet to match on it.
I think we're going to either this one or the next one will match on that, because let's go on to the tag team match. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Can I say one thing? I'm not a fan of country music, but from what I've seen last year, what Jelly Roll did, I'm a fan of his as well. He gets wrestling.
All I will say is, if you've never listened to Jelly Roll, he's not just country; he's a bit of rap as well. He's like a mix of both. And I've been listening to him for the past few months now, and he is amazing.
Okay.
It's like it hits your soul 100%.
All right, I
Every
might
word.
wait till it's on the. I might wait till it's on the radio to have a listen and that because yeah,
Yeah,
and
because
that.
there's a
So,
couple of
but
actually there's a couple of songs that are on the radio.
yeah, but yeah, it's just weird to see Drew and Logan as a tag team. Like you'd never thought you'd see. Like you think Drew would hate Logan as a thing, even though they're both heels, and that's
Yeah,
so.
I understand why they're tag team for this particular match. I get it
Yeah,
because Randy
yeah,
and Drew, Logan and Jelly Roll.
yeah, yeah. Um, this should be just a. It's going to be interesting to see how much work Jelly Roll does in the ring because he's a really large man as well. So, and I'm pretty sure from what I saw last year when he did the choke slam, you remember when he choke slammed the Miz? He was just covered in sweat. So
No, that was
I hope
that was Austin Theory, I think,
I was Austin Theory. So
because
I thought it
he
was the
was
Miz
because
last
it
year.
was the Miz and our Truth when they were Awesome Truth.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, okay.
Miz was in the
See,
ring.
yeah, my memory is gone as well. So yeah, um, I God, I I was a bit hard on like I obviously thank God Drew is making it because if Drew wouldn't have made it, who would you see to replace him?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
had a thought. I had a thought. I don't know if people would have been happy. I would have actually seen LA Knight replace him.
Wait, hold on. What?
Just a thought I had. You know, like I know he's a face, but you
No, no,
know,
no. What I
once
mean
you
is
get
that wouldn't make sense because Logan Paul.
yeah, no, like he would hate to be there, but he would want to get on the card and that because I thought he was going to be in the main. Like the story we're going through, he was going to challenge Gunther for the world title, and that after him winning.
I have my theory on that one. Meaning, I think he's gonna face him at WrestleMania.
Oh, and he get his moment at WrestleMania. I can see that. Yeah,
Pretty much save his world title moment for that.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that as well. Um, I've got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll winning as well. I think Drew and Logan can eat the loss. I don't think Randy can at the minute. So that's my. I've got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. What about you? Who
Yeah,
you got?
yeah, this is a typical celebrity match where they have. I mean, like I think it was
Yeah,
99.9% of the time that this one's a
yeah.
given. What it is.
I mean, Logan Paul is a celebrity, so
Like
I know he's a wrestler as well.
he's a superstar as well, so can't count him
Yeah,
as a celebrity
superstar
anymore.
and that. So are
So
we both on the same one?
yeah, we're both on the same.
All right, cool. Um, let's get on to. I'm still deciding. I think this will be the main event. I think this will be the main event night one, but we'll still talk about it. Gunther defending the world title against CM Punk. Number one, were you surprised that they went to CM Punk as well?
No, I think that was
Challenging
the
Gunther?
original plan.
Okay,
Even
because I
with
thought
Seth Rollins getting injured.
yeah, it was Seth Rollins getting injured as well. So CM Punk, of course, won the. They had a gauntlet match on Raw like a few weeks ago, and he won. He was the last out, and that so it's an interesting contrast of styles. I know they're both, you know, really good in that, but hopefully they can mesh with each other because I just don't know how Punk and Gunther will be in the ring and that. Like they're both good, but there's some wrestlers that don't work with each other in the ring. If you get what I'm saying, at as well. And Punk is older in that. Hopefully Gunther can carry him through this match as well. Um, do you see? I see Gunther retaining here at the minute, but this is a question: will Seth cash in? If he,
That's the question because there's rumors going around that this whole injury is a fake, meaning
yep,
pretty much like a callback to what Kevin Nash did.
yeah, yeah. So we still have the cash in, and remember, if you get the cash in, you get 3 extra points. I think it was a 3 or 5. We said so. Okay, it was 3. But if you use a cash in, like it's minus a point, I think, and that's so. I'm not using my cash in yet, but I don't see Punk winning. I see Gunther winning, obviously by shenanigans and that. So I don't see him winning the title yet. So they might do it later on, like he'll win the title and Seth will cash it. I do see Seth cashing in on him, but not yet. So
Yeah,
what about you?
I personally see this being the match of the night because it's Punk versus Gunther. Is like this is a match it's never happened before. Never seen this match
Yeah,
before. I've seen
yeah.
this being the match of the night, and I'm
Ooh,
I know what I said a moment ago about the LA Knight. That was a bit of a swerve, so I see CM Punk.
You see CM Punk winning.
Yes. And
Wow.
I'm a gambling man, but I see Seth swerved everybody and cashing in on.
Oh, so you're going for the cash in. Wow. You'll have to remind me as well. Then I'll have Seth as well. Holy crap. That's going to make...
It'll be an interesting story to get to tell everybody, oh, I'm injured, I'll be out for a while, blah. Get Punk's mind off of Seth because like he thinks Seth is gone, and then Seth cashes in at the end of the.
Yeah, yeah. Do you see if this match started? I don't know if they've announced what match is going to start. No one, but if you see this match starting, do you see that happening more, or at the end of the night you see Seth cashing in, or you don't think it'll matter?
If it's the end of if it's the main event, yes. If it's starting, then no. That's my only drawback. If put in notation if it starts the night, I will take off my cash in. If not, if it's the end of the night, I'll keep my cash. That's the only way it's gonna happen. That's the only way it's gonna happen.
What if it's in the middle? Yeah,
because that makes a good night closer for everybody to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we'll wait for the actual pick on the day, and that's so. Anyway,
yeah, that's why I'll just pin that to only. I'll put it this way: if that is the main event, that's my prediction.
Then we'll get on to what probably might be the other main event. We don't know really. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso taking on Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Unfortunately, this was supposed to be Roman versus Seth, but obviously Seth has been injured. But I see this as a nice little, obviously it's not as good as Roman and Seth, but, Jey Uso, one of the most over wrestlers on Raw at the minute. Bron Breakker is just going to be WrestleMania main event after main event after main event. And I know a lot of people are down on Bronson Reed, but I love his work. Like, obviously he's Australian, so I've got to love him because he's Australian and we're awesome.
Did you see his NXT work?
Oh, his NXT work was good. Like, I didn't mind it and that, so... Amazing. Yeah, and people seem to forget that as well. So, maybe this is a time we see they've been talking about adding a member to. Have they got a group name yet? Seth's group, or is it just?
I think they do. I just can't remember what it was. But did you see the one line that Bronson said to Roman past SmackDown?
I didn't see. What was the line he said?
He says, "Tsunamis sink islands."
See, that's like I know people are not really good on Bronson, but that just obviously I think Paul Heyman has a lot behind that. Might have suggested that to him as well. So, yeah.
And then of course Bronson pulled the whole when Roman did "This is my ring, this is my camera." The whole thing. Bron Breakker did that, and it didn't get as over, but like,
yeah. This is another match. I feel like if Bronson and Bron Breakker are to win, we will see the other member. If there is a new member, and that's so. For me, at the minute, I've got Roman and Jey winning, but I would not be surprised if Bron. I think maybe Bron pinning Jey. Like obviously, Roman's not getting pinned. I don't see. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed could, but at the minute, I've got Roman and Jey winning, and that. So, what about you? Who have you got winning, and why?
Yeah, I had to agree with you on that one. I don't see Roman losing this with Jey. I really don't.
Yeah.
Because, they need to put over Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed to do, but I'm going to put over the two top talents right now. It's like reminds me of the whole DX versus
Legacy.
No, not there's Legacy, but I was thinking Fear Squad.
Well, let's be honest. Apart from Dolph, none of those members were getting over. Come on,
ever.
Let's be honest.
And if you want to be fair on that one, we didn't even think Dolph was going to get over.
Yeah, and people thought more Kenny Dox. Well, he did get over Kenny. I will say that for a bit, but
Kenny got over. Yeah, you still see Kenny from time to time because he's a backstage.
Yeah, backstage guy in that. So you got Roman and Jey as well. Legion.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So you got Roman and Jay as well winning.
Yeah, I got them winning.
All right, let's get on to night two. Let's start off with the six-pack challenge for the WWE Tag Team titles. You talk about Gunther and CM Punk being match of the night. I see this being match of the weekend, and that it's going to be a car crash, but sometimes car crashes we look to see are really good. And that go on.
But let me ask you this before you continue. Do you think this will be
Yeah.
a top contender to be the best tag team match of all?
I think 6 tag teams is a bit too much. Obviously, when we had the Dudleys, Hardys, and Edge and Christian, it was 3. I think maybe 4 teams at the most, and it'll be a good match. And I just think this might be a bit clunky here and there, But I hope they prove me wrong, because let's have a look at the guys. We've got the White 6, which is Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy. I know people don't look on favorable as Joe Gacy, but I think he's a really good talent. Then we've got the Machine Guns. We've got the Machine Guns. We've got the Profits. We've got who are the other teams?
Got DIY.
DIY as well. The 2 teams that are we've got Faction, who were Tag Team of the Year last year as well, and then we got Andrade and Dragon Lee, which I think they're just putting them in just to give them. Like, it's unfortunately Andrade is not getting more showcase. I think it's because he doesn't really have a personality, which is unfortunate. So. That's just me. Am I being too harsh on Andrade? I like his work, Andrade. Yeah, I think he's better as a heel.
My opinion, have him go to NXT. I think he will flourish down there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call that really much of a demotion. It's just he'll do much better on the NXT card than he would on the main roster. He's more getting lost in the show.
Yeah, he's what Alberto Del Rio I feel like would have been like now, and I feel like we could make him a major heel in that. So, anyway, this, like I said, this is I'm so looking forward to this car crash of a match. I think it'll be match of the weekend, personally. And I've got the White 6. They've recently just won the titles. I don't think they'll lose them here. They might lose them to shenanigans down the track to DIY, but at the minute I see them winning, and I'm looking forward to this match. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with you on who's winning this. They need to showcase them with the titles more than just, every tag team is attacking each other. Let's put them all in a match. Yay! Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And plus, this kind of, I think my opinion differs from a lot of people. Meaning, this whole tag team turmoil that's been going on is been going on way too long.
Yeah.
It's been going on since what, WrestleMania?
Just a bit after WrestleMania, and that the Whites didn't debut on. Yeah.
Because ever since, I don't remember, every tag team is attacking each other for those titles. Like they don't know what to do with the tag division on SmackDown.
Yeah, and that's really, they're trying to get more teams in, but yeah, it's hard. Like I've always said, I think the tag team titles should be split up, because I think there's enough good teams on both rosters to showcase the separate tag team titles, and I still think that as well. I know the Raw one, they've gone back to the Judgment Day, and we don't know what we're doing with Kofi and Xavier, because that was really hot, and now it's gone cold, and that's so. Yeah, and they split up recently, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller as well. So
yeah, I heard about that. I don't know what happened.
Well, Austin got injured, so they just did a backstage skit where Grayson said A-Town Down Under's no longer happening, and that's so. You kind of wish they would have had an in-ring thing where Grayson attacked Austin instead of just doing it like that.
Is this a slight hint that?
Mate, I think Grayson would be a better face than Austin Theory. That's just me. I'm not saying as well because he's Australian, because I think Grayson Waller has more charisma than Austin Theory.
But I'm saying he plays the an amazing heel.
And I will say he does play an amazing heel. So what do we do? And that's so you got the White 6 winning.
I have them winning. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next match. We got Becky Lynch defending the Women's Intercontinental title against Lyra Valkyria. Now, there are a few stipulations of this match, as I'll get to it as well. So, let me go over the stipulations for you as well. This is what they call, and I know they've done this before. Where is it? Here. No disqualification, no count out, last chance match for the Intercontinental title, Women's Intercontinental title. If Lynch wins, Lyra can no longer challenge for the title as long as Lynch is a champion. That right there says that Lyra's winning here, but we'll go over it as well. Like, I was never... When this first feud started happening, we talked about it at Mania, like, why do they need to win the tag titles, then lose the next time to get to the Becky heel run? Like, she didn't need that. You know, they could have just done it a different way. But Becky, as the Intercontinental Champion, I have locked as well. So she's title's kind of worked on her. And that, sorry, I just lost my pen. I'll get the other pen in that. So, you know, I'm starting to get more invested in Lyra as well. I will say this as well, because she seems like the bland babyface and that, but she's starting to show a bit more personality. And if I'm a bit harsh, you know, this is just how I look at my wrestling as well. So, I think these two will put on a really good match as well. So, and someone said in chat as well.
You currently hold the our title, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I just needed the clarification because it's been a while.
It has been a while. I think maybe we'll do this. We'll strip the top. We'll strip me with the title again. We'll bank this for the title again as well. We'll have to be more thing on it as well. So maybe as someone just said in chat as well, maybe this will be Lyra losing and then going on to the world title or the WWE title. But do you think she's ready for the world title? I don't think she is in that. So
Lyra? No, not yet, no.
Yeah. And that. So I see, like, for my pick, I got her winning and then she would go on for a bit of a run. Like, have credible people to challenge her. I don't know who else we can get as well. Maybe have a title for Naomi later on. And that's so, yeah. In saying what a friend said in the thing as well, but if she was to challenge and then lose, she would lose credibility. If she was to challenge Naomi and not win straight away, she would lose credibility if she keep the losing. And that's why I'd have her win the title here and then defend it. You know, maybe get another match against Becky. I don't know, a weapons match, street fight. Who knows? Yeah, that's how I see this match going. What about you, Legion? How do you see this match going?
This is gonna be a very close on both parts. I see both hitting the freaking Becky hitting the manhandle slam, Lyra kicking out. I see Lyra hitting the what was her, I can't remember her name of her finisher. I see her hitting that, Becky kicking out, going for the mission doesn't work.
Yeah,
but I see Lyra coming out on.
Is it the Nightwing?
The Nightwing. Thank you, the Nightwing. I see Lyra coming out on top, and then of course I see freaking Becky coming out to attack Lyra.
Yep. And I might do another one. So we both got Lyra for this one. Let's go to Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage. Whew.
Ooh, this one I had a hard time with.
Yeah. I've had a hard time still. Number one, were you shocked to see Solo win the title of Jacob at Night of Champions?
100%.
Yeah.
And I will say that that addition, I can't remember. That was not necessary. It's like, why are they adding more? Why?
Yeah. I'm starting to get on everyone right now. I think the bloodline, we're down to the last little drops in the stone. I think we need to move on with the blood. I still see it happening.
There's still one more member.
Yeah. Maybe they can bring it in another way. Like, hopefully with the war, I don't know what we think the War Games match will be. Obviously, maybe Cena with a group and someone else with a group, or maybe Seth with a group if he's back by then, if he's actually not injured in that. So yeah, I was shocked, and so for me this is hard because, like, why would they bounce the title back to Jacob when he's just lost it and that? So I've got Solo retaining for the time being, but maybe he'll lose it down in the too, and that I don't know. what they're going to try and do with Jacob and that. So maybe they'll bring up the other guy on Jacob's team. I don't know. The team up with him and Jacob. So
It's
yeah,
possible. Actually, no. After now seeing that, I forgot about it. About one, two.
yeah, yeah. So there's two and that. So maybe there is talk about putting Jimmy. I don't know if you've seen this talk about putting Jimmy on Raw after SummerSlam as
Yeah,
well. So
I heard about that. The Usos.
yeah, yeah. So I've got Solo retaining. I might change it on the day. I don't know. At the minute, I got Solo retaining. What about you?
Yeah, I have to agree with you on them. Like, but for me, I won't change it because I don't see it. I don't see Jacob regaining the title at all.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a good pushing point to push him to somewhere higher for his state.
Can we? You remind me when we talk about the main event of night two? Can we come back to this? I'll throw something at you, maybe down the track and that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
um, let's get on to the triple threat match for the women's world title. Naomi defending against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Can I say the cash in from now? Now, Naomi is my women's wrestler of the year so far. The way she is reinvented herself and that, and made a storyline actually really good. I love what she's done as well. So, yeah, but her winning the title, like, it just came out of nowhere. Her
Yeah,
cashing in.
that blindsided everybody.
They blindsided everyone. Like, as you're saying, Rhea and Io just really mesh well to each other. And it keeps on continuing that Rhea can't defeat Io as
Yep.
well. So, yeah, they'll keep on doing that story. Maybe it'll be at Mania where Rhea finally wins the title.
There'll probably be a storyline where Rhea wants pretty much. You know how like how Shawn Michaels was eating at Shawn Michaels to beat the Undertaker at Mania. I think it's gonna be a similar story with Rhea needing to beat.
And then, like Io says, put your career on the line or something like that. So it'd be interesting.
Pretty much,
I don't know what else.
Or pretty much saying if you can't beat me, you leave Raw.
You leave Raw. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, okay. For me, she just got the title. I do not see Naomi. If they were to put the title back on either Rhea or Io, would be a stupid move. Unfortunately, I see Naomi holding on to the title at least till Survivor Series. Then we'll see.
Yeah, at the very minimum.
Yeah, I got Naomi winning.
I agree. I agree with you because this heel persona of hers is like probably the best she's ever done in WWE.
Yep, completely agree. It's like really great work, and keep it up, Naomi, as well. Because let's get on to Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. Now, we're supposed to have this match at Night of Champions.
By the way, before you actually start on this, I'm kind of sad that the funny skits are gone. I loved what AJ was doing, Dominic, the entire time. I loved it.
Yeah, it's like I saw him when he was on his knees praying. I just laugh at me.
And then he just stops, looks at Dominic, pretty much. I'm watching you.
And then, then when the doctor says call the doctor and it's AJ, I thought, I had a nice giggle at that as well. And
or also AJ is the valet, AJ as the freaking janitor. Yeah.
People would say it's probably below that they should be used in AJ like this, but he's got the comedy timing as well, and I love it. They were supposed to have this match at Night of Champions, but then Dominic said, "Oh, here's my sick note," and that, and the Get Out, I think, Dominic appearing at Night of Champions and that. But I'm kind of torn on this, but I'm going out on a limb here. I think AJ needs a run as the Intercontinental title for a bit.
Yes, 100%.
And I think he'll get it. Yep.
100%.
I think he'll get it here.
Yep. And you agree on that?
Nice. And Dominic, since he won the title at Mania, has number one, he got a pop at Mania, which we never thought Dominic would as well. And he's just,
Oh,
back in the old days.
Did you see his appearance on AAA?
Oh yeah, it did as well. He's going to challenge for the AAA World Title. It's
I'm saying when he did that.
The other two?
I can't remember. I know one was El Grande Americano, but But did you hear the pop he got? The unedited version?
I don't. I'll have to go back and have a listen to it.
Because Triple H released the unedited version of his when he revealed himself, and it was deafening. Oh, I'm like the biggest pop I've ever seen.
Can you imagine when he reunites with Ray? Do you think they'll do it?
Probably on Ray's final when they faced for the final time for Ray's complete retirement.
Yeah,
I think after I
yeah.
think Dominic beats him, I think they will hug or whatever, and that'll be
And
pretty much.
then maybe he'll do a low blow and just to really rub it in. But I think Dominic as a face can go so
And
far as
I
well.
think that'll
Like,
be the time when Dominic turns.
yeah, like someone's attacking his father and he's doing the old like help like the Luke Skywalker to Darth Vader, and that it finally helps him, and that everyone cheers.
It's like for example, like after that match, they hug for a moment, and then Judgment Day attacks Ray, and then Dominic
Yeah,
is like conflicted and attacks Judgment Day.
yeah. I could see that happening. So we've got AJ winning. Yeah. Now, let's get on to the main event of SummerSlam Night 2, a street fight for the undisputed WWE title. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. Let me start off this. I think we'll see a double turn. They've been kind of teasing it the last couple of months. Sorry, couple of weeks. I think we might the rare double turn. We've only seen it 2 or 3 times in our career.
Yeah, but one was perfect.
The Bret Hart Steve Austin one at Mania 13 has never been perfect. Like it's perfection. It has never been redone.
It's been duplicated, but never perfect.
Yeah. It's we've seen Cody leaning more into a heelish way, especially him attacking Cena and, getting the contract as well. Wouldn't be something the babyface. This is Cody going to the dark side. And this is what I was going to bring to you. If Jacob Fatu doesn't win the title, do you think he'll go on and challenge Cody for the world title?
No, it'll be because
No.
he's on Raw. He's on SmackDown. He's on SmackDown. So yeah,
They're both on SmackDown. Both on SmackDown. Yeah.
so possible.
It might be a bit too much early because obviously I wouldn't want Jacob to lose too many matches in a row. And
I
that, but
don't.
yeah, let's keep on
I don't see Jacob going for world title till after Mania.
after Mania. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I just thought I'd let that character in that. Okay, so Cena, since he's won the title, I know there's been a few conflicting things. His match with Orton was amazing. It's unfortunate the feud with R-Truth is Ron Killings is fizzled out as well. Like what has happened to Ron Killings? Like everyone was happy for him, and now we're not even talking about him.
He's feuding with Aleister Black. I understand.
Is he feuding? I thought Damian Priest was feuding with Aleister Black as well.
I know it's like Aleister Black is like bouncing because Aleister Black took out R-Truth, took him out.
As much as I've loved the Cena heel turn, I think it might be time as well we give him a face,
like a redemption run.
and a redemption run. Like I've enjoyed had about 5-6 months of him as a heel, which we never thought we'd see, and I've loved it. I've seen the matches, obviously him with Punk and Night of Champions.
So far, that was his best heel feud, right?
Yep,
against Punk.
Yep, and I think the feud with Orton as well. Like I always wanted to see a face Orton versus a heel John Cena, which we did see, and
I love how Orton brought that up.
Yeah, yeah. So, this was really hard for me, but if they do the double turn, I see Cody winning the undisputed title and aligning himself with The Rock. This is the question as well: will we see The Rock at SummerSlam as well?
I don't think. If we haven't seen him, if we haven't seen him since Elimination Chamber, he won't.
Yeah, okay. I still think there might be stories we might see him at SummerSlam and that. So I've got Cody winning just because, I've enjoyed the Cena heel title run, but let's do the Cody heel thing because we can make money off that. WWE can make big time money off that. So yeah. What about you? Your thoughts on this match?
I agree with you on one thing, on one big thing. I do see the double turn. But regardless of the outcome, the double turn will. I have John Cena winning this. Painting.
Oh.
But then this is where the double turn happens, where Cody just pops and attacks him.
This is why WWE should hire him, not me. Hire him. Him. Right there. Him over there. Hire him. So
they'll fire me with that.
So you got John Cena winning. So that's the only one we disagreed on night 2 as well. Like
that's the only we disagreed on night 2. Yes.
Yeah, so from night one, nearly all of them to night two, and it's
All
gonna
but
be,
like
it's
I
gonna
think
be,
all but two on night one,
yeah,
and and only one was different on night.
yeah. It's the most we've had in a while on that. So yeah, that's our recap of SummerSlam as well. It's going to be amazing. It'd be interesting how they do the 2 nights as well. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
they have a really stacked card, really
yeah,
stacked.
it's that.
Loving it.
Anyway, that's going to do us for this podcast. I'd like to thank Legion as well. But before we go, we're going to ask a question as well. So just give us your favorite Hulk Hogan memory as well, and be respectful as well. Okay, that's all
Yeah,
I'm going to say.
yeah.
Any big,
Any comments that are derogatory of anything will be deleted.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you can try and think you're being an edgelord, but you're not. So before I go, what's your favorite Hulk Hogan moment?
well, this one just like the easiest one that ever is the Under the Giant, the body slam.
Yeah, yeah, body slam.
The
Yeah,
one
like
everybody remembers.
yeah, the one everyone was. For me, it was, you know, him signing in WCW was earth shattering then, but for him to do the heel turn, like we never thought we'd see a John Cena heel turn. Think about it, in 1996, we never thought we'd see a Hulk Hogan heel turn,
Yeah,
and just him at the Great American Bash, and
and
that, like, it sent shockwaves,
and
and
the
that,
interesting part is that revived his.
and it revived his career, yeah, as well, exactly, and that. So yeah, give us your favorite Hulk Hogan moment as well. I won't be streaming. I will be streaming on Saturday, but I won't. Sorry, Sunday. My Sunday, your Saturday. We're in time difference as well. We got to get used to that as well. I'll actually be doing a watch along on the Mondays. My Monday, your guys' Sunday for night two, because like I think there'll be some good moments we can get on the YouTubes and shorts and all that stuff, because we want to, be promoting that as well. So once again, thank you to Legion as well, and seriously, dude, good luck with your streaming as
Thank you,
well. Hopefully, you can
thank you.
find the passion back and that as well. So, um, yeah, like, just like you said, get a hobby as well. Like I'm the same as well. Like since I've been doing streaming, I've absolutely loved it as well. So yeah. Anyway, until next time, here's Legion.
Bye bye, guys.
I am Sugar Ray. Enjoy your wrestling, no matter what. We'll see you for. Stay tuned to Twitter. I should shout out my Twitter as well. Yeah. So thank you again for joining us for the podcast. Hopefully, you enjoy the wrestling, and we'll see you in the next time. So bye bye. And we're done.
Yep, 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 yep.
Nice. Let me get the thing on.
Hang
I'll
on,
have to go straight away again. Sorry, what was it?
Might be able to hold off on sending it now. Oh no.